Hey, what's up guys? Cloud Truth here, bringing you all some more Battlefield 3 Armored Kill DLC gameplay. And today I've got some AC-130 footage for you guys. Not only will I be showing you all my perspective while gunning in the AC-130, but also on the ground, defending as a defender on rush, and playing as an infantry, trying to go up and against this extremely powerful new air vehicle. So I've also got some mobile artillery gameplay a little bit later on, actually more towards the end of the video, so if you want to see that, be sure to stick around until then. But the AC-130 is a vehicle which a lot of people are posting gameplays of, mainly just, sitting in here gunning. They don't show some ground footage going up against it, and that's what I really want to show and talk to you guys about as far as the balance of this new vehicle on Rush, because Conquest, I have played it, I don't really like Conquest, it's too slow, it's just not enough action for me, and the AC-130's role in Conquest is not nearly what it is on Rush. On Rush, it's a huge determining factor on the game, and that's one thing I really want to discuss with you guys, is the balance of this on Rush. And there's one main perspective that I think a lot of people either they overlook or they just really don't know about and don't really think about it when the topic involves the AC-130 on Rush. So Rush, as you guys obviously know, it's attack and defending the two MCOMs. You go from base to base to base until the round ends. Either the attackers get all their tickets depleted, or the defenders take all of the MCOMs. Now on the new Armored Kill Rush maps, what's the point of the game? Kill the AC-130 as a defender. That's what I see half the team doing, and that is where I think DICE has gone wrong here. The fact that they've made the AC-130 so powerful that it's the center of attention, everyone's trying to kill it because they know if the AC-130 is down, they actually have a fighting chance as a defender. When the AC-130 is up in the air, the defenders stand no chance. This thing is so incredibly powerful, it can wipe out an entire team. An entire team this thing can wipe out. As long as it's up in the air, the defenders are going to lose. That's basically what is going to happen. Also, the attackers are the only ones that get it. I would love to see the defenders get an AC-130. Are you kidding me? Having two AC-130s in the air, that's fine with me. At least give the defenders something that can go up against it. Now you may be saying, wait. What about the jets and on some maps like Alborz Mountains, the defenders and the attackers both get a jet. Well, the fact that the attackers and defenders get a jets is your problem right there. If the defenders got a jet, sure, I'm fine with that. You can take out the AC-130 there. But the fact that the attackers get a jet too, you go after the AC-130 and your frogfoot, and then a thunderbolt comes from behind and kills you. That's also kind of, for me, a little bit too unbalanced. So I think while the AC-130 is good, while it's fun to use, the one thing I think that it just has gone wrong here is because it's become the center of attention for Rush. People don't even care about the MCOMs anymore. It's just, I've seen guys, every single base on my squad, the only thing they do, I'll see them, they're stingers looking straight up in the air. Every single time they die from the AC-130, we lose the base. They spawn back in next time, stinger up in the air. That's all they're doing. They're just trying to take this thing out. And that is where I think it's just gone a little bit wrong here. So, maybe what can DICE do to help balance this thing out? Well, I think the biggest thing is, honestly, they got to make the armor a lot weaker. They got to make it takes probably at least 6 or more stingers to take this thing down. 6 or more stingers. That's a lot of stingers. And also, both gunners on each side have got flares. Or each position have got flares. So, one stinger comes after it, one gunner deploys his flares. Next stinger comes after it, the other gunner deploys his flares. And once you see where the stingers are coming from, you can easily just take them. Shoot that 105mm round, the guy's going to die no problem. Also, the range which you can lock them with stingers. Look at that. I can't lock it from that range. I really wish the range was a little bit more extended. You could actually lock them from more like across the map, basically. I mean, almost from end to end, because the fact that I can't lock it from this range, are you kidding me? Why can't I lock it from this range? I mean, I'm incredibly close. I still can't lock it. Finally, I'm able to lock on. That's just, it's fun. I think it's a great addition to this game. But as far as an attacker on Rush, it's very, very difficult to handle, very difficult to deal with unless you have an organized, basically squad or entire team. I think it's just so incredibly hard to take down. The armor on it is so strong, it has lots of defenses, and I wish it was just just maybe not quite as good. Now, some of you guys are probably already hating on me for this. Now, if you do, that's fine. I understand that. But just hear me out when I'm saying that I think it's become the center of attention, and that is my biggest, annoyance and kind of hate of the AC-130 is just because people are so focused on this now as opposed to playing the objective. And, it seems to me that Battlefield is almost always just about playing as a team and playing the objective. And that's not happening right now. Everyone's just going after the AC-130. I mean, you may be saying, well, why are you doing it yourself too? Well, in the same respect as my teammates, if I don't, then who will? This thing has got to come out of the sky. If it doesn't, it can in a sense, when attackers arm an MCOM, the AC-130 can defend both of them. One gunner defends one, while one defends the other. It's that simple. And also, when it comes up to infantry, you stand no chance. You stand absolutely no chance against this thing. So, maybe perhaps DICE should give the defenders more vehicles. Because even though they maybe get a Frogfoots, or even they do get an attack helicopter, the attackers also still get, I believe, 2 tank destroyers and a mobile artillery on this map as well as an AC-130. That's a lot of vehicles for the attackers. And there are plenty of flank routes. There's no reason why the attackers need this many vehicles, in my personal thoughts. So, if you disagree completely, that's fine. I know, I respect your opinion if you think the AC-130 is fine and it's balanced. You know, I 100% respect your opinion. However, I feel like this thing is just a little bit too strong just because the focus of the match now is really on the AC-130 instead of the objectives, which is, I just want it to be about the objectives and not about the vehicles. So, anyway, right here is, actually, this is the mobile artillery right here. So, I fire up my guided rocket, and I somehow get the driver out. So, I thought I got the whole vehicle, but no, I just got the driver out, only got the disable, so I'm going to hop over here, repair this thing, and actually begin to use it. And this thing is kind of fun, really. I mean, once I finish repairing it, I'll hop in there and begin to use it. And there's a driver seat and in the gunner seat as well, or just basically the rocket pod seat. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And right there I'm in the driver's seat. Then I'll switch right here. And this is what it looks like. Now, I don't, get like a whole bunch of kills and whatnot. I mean, this thing is not really that powerful. It is pretty powerful, but it's not like overwhelmingly powerful. But the reload time on it is pretty darn long. And you can just sit here and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, which I think is good, because if the attacker's guy who's sitting in this thing can just fire off rocket after rocket after rocket after rocket, it's like a 2-second reload. That's way too much. I mean, I think this vehicle is pretty well balanced. It doesn't seem to be just way overpowering right now, because the only couple kills I get are the guys, I believe, that were just sitting on the MCOM, because I dropped rockets right on it and I got those 2 guys. But I think this is a really good new tool to put in Armor Kill. I'm glad DICE gave us this new mobile artillery to use. So far, I've been having a lot of fun, and I do have to get some unlocks for it. So when you see at the end of the actual score, there's unlocks for this new vehicle. So I'm interested to see as far as what kind of unlocks you can get for this, if there's any other kind of weapons you can put on. If anyone knows, you can leave a comment. I haven't really haven't checked yet, but I'm interested to see what it'll be like getting more unlocks for this vehicle and using this a lot more, because as you can see, just in this gameplay right here, it's pretty good, pretty fun to use, and the range on it, I mean, this thing can go really, really far. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, maybe not so much the commentary, but I'm really curious. Leave your thoughts below about everything I discussed, the AC-130, mobile artillery, everything, guys. I really want to hear your thoughts. I mean, maybe I'm in the wrong here. Maybe I'm just like, I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. But this is just kind of how I feel about the AC-130, and hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from and respect that. But if you have a completely different opinion, I respect your opinion as well. I mean, that's, you have your opinion, I have mine. I mean, don't we all have different opinions about everything? So, anyways, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.